Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Beautiful as redeemers. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. My name is Nick. Y'all seen the thumbnail, y'all seen the picture. I know exactly why y'all here. Top 10 K-pop boy bands. I guess with the way the title works, I guess we're only gonna see the guys for like K-pop. I thought this was interesting. We talked about basically these Mojo lists and how some of them are a little bit like funny when it comes to like the list and everything like that. But I think these always strive for like interesting conversations. This list is gonna be funny too because the list is from 2018, so the landscape changed drastically now in 2023. Some of these groups may not be active for all I know. Some of these groups may still be popping. I think obviously it's fair to say the number one group should be BTS, but this is 2018, so people may feel a little bit different. But I'm here for dope conversations. I'm here for a good time, and I'm here for y'all. I wanted to get a little bit more content in. If this video is a banger and it leads to like decent conversation, I would actually like to play this video again for the group. But with that being said, I want to jump into it and have a conversation with you guys. I told you, even if I'm sitting here by myself, I'm never alone because I'm here with y'all. Let's jump into this. Let's have a conversation when we are done.
They're taking the world by storm, and we couldn't be happier about it. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 boy bands in K-pop. Before we begin,
was it nothing funnier than when we thought Infinite was a new group?
So be sure to subscribe to our
Found
channel
out they was
and ring the bell
OGs.
to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at insanely popular groups who are unique for their look, their sound, or their dance moves. We won't be looking at individual artists, since that is a list for another day.
Yo, we just did the reaction to this subgroup with Leo and Ravi.
Number 10, 2 p.m. When the 11th.
We just did a 2 p.m. reaction. Go watch our 2 p.m. reaction. That's all I'm going to say.
Group One Day was split in two. 2 p.m. was born. In their very first music video, they attracted attention with their crazy dance skills. Boy bands are generally known for impressive dancing, but 2 p.m. does acrobatics to boot. They also have a big presence in television since they hosted NBC's Idol show and starred in their own reality show Wild Bunny. They're also quite the trendsetters, and their masculine image created an entire Jumsung doll, or beast phenomenon in their home country. Number 9, Monsta X. While the group has admitted that they don't have the same level of popularity in Korea, they definitely have a huge global fan base. Monsta X only formed in 2015, but as of 2018, they have already launched 2 massive world tours. On their first world tour, they visited a whopping 11 countries and gained a lot of new fans.
We haven't done some Monsta X in a minute.
Videos are always visually stunning, and each of them draws in millions of viewers. So while they are still on the underrated side of K-pop,
No, that wasn't what I thought it was.
Way to the top.
Pentagon?
Number 8, GOT7.
Oh, no, God.
Initially billed as the next 2 p.m., GOT7 hit the ground running.
Ain't that the name of this? No, this is just right. I'm sorry. Somebody will choke the shit out of me in the comments.
2014, and 1 year later, they had their first major hit when Just Right quickly climbed to the top of the charts and got over 200 million views online.
That's my fucking beat and song.
Fans instantly fell in love with the 7 members' quirky personalities, their acrobatic skills, and of course, their music. Their upbeat pop and hip-hop style has drawn a huge teenaged audience, something they fully embraced. They've even raised funds for impoverished teens, through G Plus Star Zone.
Look who that is.
Number 7, Highlight, aka Beast. Beast had a rocky start. They didn't receive immediate success, even though the group was made up of former stars, and the media even called them a group of recycled material, which seems a little harsh. But Beast didn't let the press get to them, and eventually, their talent sang for itself. They have had international success and won multiple awards, including Artist of the Year at the Melon Music Awards. While they went through some changes in 2016 and 2017, including Chung Hyung Sung's departure and changing their name to Highlight, they're still the same group we've come to love.
I can't wait to get some more content from them too.
Number 6, BAP. To get straight to the heart of BAP, all we have to do is explain their name. Best Absolute Perfect.
Because I remember Skydive.
Since its formation in 2012, the group has rejected the polished image typical of K-pop in favor of being rough and tumble bad boys. This translates into their aggressive music that's edgy and full of attitude. Their first EP, released Warrior, was full of militaristic vibes, and it marched its way to number 10 on the World Album Chart. They've already won 3 MTV Europe Music Awards, a possible sign of more to come.
When it comes to video creation,
I love K-pop.
Go to artlist.io for music.
Number 5, EXO. EXO made one of the most creative debuts in K-pop.
I'm not gonna cap. I thought EXO would be like top 3 for this list, especially since it was like 2018. But I'm gonna let the list rock out.
History with the release of their music video for Mama. The video was centered on the Tree of Life, with each of the members showing off some flashy supernatural powers. People fell in love with their dramatic presentation and unique sound, and it set EXO on their path to fame. The members of EXO are also official culture icons and have the commemorative medals to prove it. They even performed for the closing ceremonies of the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in 2018. Number 4, Super Junior. This 11-man supergroup jumped on the scene back in 2005.
I'm pretty sure the rest of these groups are probably about to be fucking goated then.
Older groups on our list, and you better believe they have a legacy to go with it. They have done 4 world tours, broken records, and won over 50 awards for their insanely addictive music. Some say that a group is only as good as its fans, and Super Junior's fanbase are award-winning too. The fan club won a Teen Choice Awards for Best Fandom, and proved it when they built schools in Africa to celebrate the group's 10th anniversary.
Damn, shout out to them.
Number 3, SHINee. They're not just music icons, but fashion icons as well. They created what has been called the SHINee trend, which involves high tops, skinny jeans, and a whole lot of color. They are known for their live performances, where they pull off insane choreography while still nailing their vocals. Originally a 5-piece, SHINee suffered a blow when lead vocalist Chung Young died at 27. His death reverberated through the K-pop community, with many celebrities and fans paying their respects at his funeral service.
This is my song.
SHINee decided to keep going as a 4-piece, and they continued to honor Chung Young's memory.
Was he the fox in the video, if I'm not mistaken?
Number 2, BTS.
Very interested to see who they have at 1, just because it's real late, y'all, so my brain isn't like clicking for real right now. But it's very dope to see that even in 2018, like they had them at 2. I'm gonna let them cook.
The Bantan Boys arrived on the scene in 2013 with their first track, No More Dream. They were an instant success. The boys are very musically talented and incorporate a lot of different music styles like rock and gospel, while occasionally tackling tough subjects like mental illness in their lyrics. Their music isn't the only thing driving their success, though. The group also happen to be social media masters. Seriously, they've won awards for it, including a Billboard Music Award for Top Social Artist. Twitter even made them their own emoji, making them the first K-pop group to receive the honor. Everywhere they go, crowds gather and grown women weep tears of absolute bliss. Before we reveal our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Always heard good things about Winter. FT Island. TVXQ. Damn, I'm trying to think of who the hell they have there, because especially like a Gen 1 or Gen 2 group, like I'm so kind of lost on who they would have there, and I want to guess it before it hits, because I knew Super Junior and I knew Shiny would be pretty high up on the list. I thought EXO would be pretty high up on the list as well, and they did so many other different groups. Was anybody on the list straight up from like JYP or anything like that? Number one is Big Bang. Big Bang?
Number one, Big Bang.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Now, it kind of feel good, y'all, because it lost my mind and shit. And mind y'all, this is a fresh reaction. Y'all know I don't bullshit none of this. All right, it felt good hitting that. That shit felt like...
As the so-called kings of K-pop, Big Bang not only write their own material, but have creative control as well, which sets them apart from their peers. Their unique sound has earned them over 130 awards over the years, as well as international success. And let's not forget to mention their edgy fashion, which can only be described as vaccine high fashion. In 2018, the band was forced into hiatus by outside circumstances, but they left fans with Flower Road as something of a parting gift.
They gotta chill. I ain't heard this shit. It sound like a banger.
Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.
The female artist one I might have to do with the rest of the panel and shit. I can't draw too much. Redeemers, I'm very interested to see how y'all feel about this list. Just because for the most part, what I will say is the 10 names that are mentioned are a lot of the groups that get mentioned all the time when Redeemers and other people talk about basically like, you know, some of the greatest to ever do it within K-pop. Not to mention that a lot of people on these lists are people that I think myself, from the knowledge that I've gained, and really a majority of the Redeemers, like would consider a lot of these groups trendsetters. So, you know, first off, I just want to say shout out to every group mentioned on here and even honorable mentions, because clearly it's a lot of groups on here who paved the way for so many other artists. A lot of, you know, the 4th gen artists and even the 5th gen artists in a little bit who were able to do a lot of things that they do today. All these groups in their own right have really made K-pop, I don't want to say like a household name, but it's just like with the way the views are looking and the awards and everything else, a lot of people recognize K-pop so much more than they did before. And it's a beautiful thing just because K-pop has so many beautiful people in it, so many decent groups, phenomenal music, some of the best dancing I've ever seen in my life, some of the craziest music videos, and it's a genre that should be appreciated a lot more than it is. I'm used to being around a few people who are, ignorant, and some of it is just some people are a product of their environment and only kind of know what they know. So, I get it. But this music is phenomenal. This music saved my life, and this music is just like so beautiful. So many different concepts, so many like different ways of different people expressing themselves, and everything is relatable. And even the stuff that's not relatable is just fantastic. Some of it is escapism, where like you want to follow the journey of somebody who's a mystical space pirate looking for their treasure, and the treasure is the love of the fans, or just wild concepts that just hit when you listen to them. So this list was it's gonna be a tough list for anybody to make, but I think maybe probably in 2018 this list is probably like the right list. Like I said, I'm pretty sure most people now have BTS as one and Big Bang as number two. But I get it. I talk to a lot of VIPs, and I talk to a lot of people who just love K-pop in general. And you can never scoff at what Big Bang did for this entire industry and what they've done for music and how iconic they are. Obviously, anybody who's Army or anybody that likes music too is going to tell you exactly what BTS did for K-pop, and a lot of game-changing shit. Especially when you talk about being able to market yourself, your social media presence, like how albums can be purchased within like the United States now, the things that people are doing with touring, and just ownership of groups. It feels like they've done so much for fourth and fifth gen that it's not even funny. And I'm pretty sure y'all can give me more examples in the comments. But it's just a lot of go-to groups here, a lot of different swags, a lot of different energies, and just a whole bunch of goats. I had fun with this reaction. I can't wait to dive into more content from all these groups, because it's so much music here that we haven't even cracked the lid on. And like it gives me goosebumps. Like I love like great music. I love decent MVs. I love dancing. I love everything. And the Redeemers don't do nothing but carry and tell us like what direction we should be going in with the dope music. With that being said, I need y'all help. There's going to be some changes to the channel soon. There's going to be some new faces. We're going to be getting back to some of these bigger reactions and everything. I need y'all to tell me what we should be doing. What second, what third gen artists, what fourth gen artists that they showed on here do you guys want to see? And I mean everything, because I want to get into a lot of the title tracks that we haven't gotten to for a lot of these groups. I want to see second gen choreo battles. We haven't had our first second gen battle where they battle it out and everything. I want to do some fun ass shit on the page. But I'm not gonna long talk out of death. This list was fun. I can't wait to see y'all list. Cause if y'all don't mind, who's your top 10 K-pop like artists? And I know some people, especially in 2023, maybe not be multi-stands or anything like that. But even from what you heard or the little bit of content you dove into, the YSL shirt is nice. Let me know who would be in your top 10, because this is a pretty dope list. And obviously, the women should either be included in the list or have their own list. So hopefully I'll be able to find that video. But yeah, Redeemers, I love y'all. I'll holla at y'all. Shout out to everybody on this list. And shout out to y'all, man. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all was with me today. We had fun. This was lit.